There's a crack in the kitchen where your coffee cup fell. Still reminds me every morning of the night I gave you hell. You were crying in the doorway, suitcase by your side, and I was too drunk on my ego just to see your tired eyes. I said words I can't take back, like knives thrown in the dark. Now every scar between us got my fingerprints all marked. You loved me through the chaos, through every storm I made, but I kept bringing thunder till the sunshine ran away. I know sorry sounds cheap when the damage runs as deep, and promises don't mean much when you can't even sleep. But I swear every mile between your heart and mine feels like punishment from God every single night. I was breaking what I needed, burning down what I should say. Now I'm standing in the ashes, begging heaven for your grace. I'm sorry for the damage, sorry for the pain, sorry for the nights you cried alone in pouring rain, sorry for the memories that don't feel safe no more. Sorry I turned love into a battlefield of war. I know these words can't fix it, can't erase the past, but if heartbreak leaves a shadow, girl, mine was built to last. And every road I travel only leads me back to you. I'm sorry for the damage and all the hell I put you through. You used to dance around the living room in your bare feet. Now the house is so quiet I can hear my own heartbeat. There's a picture on the dresser turned face down by the wall. Guess even photographs get tired of watching people fall. Mama told me years ago, boy, don't love halfway. But I carried all my demons everywhere we laid. You kept trying to hold me while I sank beneath the waves, and I kept acting like a man too far gone to save. I see your number in my phone and stare for hours straight, too ashamed to call you knowing I might be too late. Cause forgiveness ain't a light switch you can turn back on. Sometimes goodbye means forever once the trust is gone. Now every empty bottle feels like evidence in court, and every sleepless midnight brings back everything I lost. I'm sorry for the damage, sorry for the pain, sorry for the nights you cried alone in pouring rain, sorry for the memories that don't feel safe no more. Sorry I turned love into a battlefield of war. I know these words can't fix it, can't erase the past, but if heartbreak leaves a shadow, girl, mine was built to last. And every road I travel only leads me back to you. I'm sorry for the damage and all the hell I put you through. If I could take the hurt away, Lord knows I'd trade my soul. If I could rewrite every page, I'd finally let you know that underneath the anger, underneath the smoke, was a man afraid of losing you before he learned to hope. But fear became my poison and pride became my chain. Now your memory's the only thing that still knows my name. Maybe one day you'll hear this song while driving somewhere far from here. Maybe you'll smile for half a second before the pain reappears. And maybe you'll remember not every moment was bad. Maybe somewhere in your heart there's a little love we had. I'm sorry for the damage, sorry for the scars. Sorry I made your world feel heavier than it was. Sorry for the trust I broke and every tear you cried. Sorry for pretending everything was always fine. I know I don't deserve you, and maybe that's the truth, but losing you forever is the hardest kind of proof that sometimes love gets buried underneath the things we do. I'm sorry for the damage and all the hell I put you through. There's a crack in the kitchen where your coffee cup fell, and every morning it reminds me I loved you wrong as hell.